So the garage has come back to me and been kind enough to try and tell me that the CV boot has actually perished, apparently. And the other thing, which is where the oil was dripping underneath the car, is actually an oil seal on the drive shaft where it enters the gearbox. For the CV boot, I said I absolutely don't accept that, as you can completely see where something's been wrapped around it in order to try and pull it out, and obviously it's damaged the band too. For the Driveshaft Oil Seal, I do accept that it's failed as a result of the age of it, but it's only obviously failed because of it being removed. I said that as experienced mechanics, I would have completely expected them to have seen that coming. And in actual fact, one of your subscribers actually asked if it had been done when the work was done, which, you know, for a garage that was established in the 1920s, you would have clearly expected them to expect it too. After a bit of back and forth though, we agreed on a price, which is not ideal because I didn't want to pay anything for it, because as far as I'm concerned, they caused all of it. But they would order the part and it would be back to me for tomorrow. So today was Thursday and it would be in there with them on Friday, ready to be done so I could have the car back before the weekend. Friday arrived though, and I got a phone call from them saying that the part that had arrived was actually the wrong part, and that they wouldn't be able to put the car back together because where they'd cleaned the old oil seal off of the drive shaft, it now would not have anything on there and it wouldn't work, and it just simply wouldn't go back together. So what they've had to do was then order a new replacement part direct from Alfa themselves, but because of stock issues and actually getting it to them logistically and the weekend now in the way, it's not going to be with them until Monday. So they're going to have to do the work on Monday, keep hold of the car over the weekend, which means that I'm left without a car. Didn't really have an option because they couldn't put the car back together, because obviously where the old oil seal was, I'm guessing what they'd had to do was kind of scrape the remains of it off, and there's no way it was just going to go back into the gearbox and be sealed as such. So unfortunately I've had to agree to that, so the car's going to be with them for the weekend, and I'll have to wait for the phone call to tell me that it's all done and ready to go. Okay, so we're on our way back to the garage now. We've had the phone call to say that the car's all done, so I'm going to go back there, go and collect it, go and pay the bill regrettably, and I'll come back to you in a minute. So with the car now back on the driveway, what we can see, looking inside the wheel, the fix has been done. We've actually taken it out for a drive now as well, and it seems to be grease free and leak free and stuff like that. We can see they've actually cleaned the wheel. If we look underneath, we can see the new clean shiny CV boot there, and it looks like they've actually made an effort to actually clean it up as well. I'm guessing they've sprayed it down with some degreaser. You can really see the inside of the wheel there where they've cleaned it, so I'm pretty happy about that. What we'll have to do obviously is keep an eye out for any leaks or anything like that. Maybe at the weekend what I'll do, I'll get all this underneath under the tray off again, and we'll just have a look. I have had a look again already as well. The dust cap is on there for the bleed valve, so that's back on there, so I'm pleased about that. I think you might just be able to see it there as well. A bit difficult from this angle where I am, but yeah, no, hopefully, you know, good job. It's back together again, it's drivable and leak free by the looks of it. For what should have been a straightforward transaction of basically the clutch going and having to go to the garage to get it repaired, ended up being a bit more traumatic than we wanted it to be. But now we're back up and running, we're back operational, the car's back on the road, so I'm well happy. I'm a bit disappointed, like I say, that I would have expected them to realise about the oil seal on that drive shaft. So they shouldn't have done that, you know, they should, or rather they should have done it when they changed it. They should have told me that it's going to need that realistically for a car that's 11 years old now. So that shouldn't have been an issue. I shouldn't have had to go back. The CV boot, that's obviously damage that they've caused. Now, there's no way I'm going to stand and say that that wasn't something that they didn't do, because I'm always under the car, you know, from the videos, and it definitely wasn't like it before. The dust cap on the bleed valve as well, you know what I'm like with putting things back together. It's not going to have gone missing from anything that I've done, so it's clearly something that happened as a result of having the clutch done. It's unfortunate that I didn't have time to do all this stuff on my own, because otherwise I would have done it realistically on my own. But the car is used every day, the missus uses it a lot as well, kind of every single day as well, so I had no option but to get it done as quickly as possible, and if that meant paying a garage to do it, unfortunately that's what had to be done. So one thing's for sure, I'm definitely not going to be going back to that local garage again, because I'm really not happy with their performance on it. So there's definitely better value to be had by going elsewhere and shopping around, you know. Fingers crossed, that's it for major things for now, and nothing big will go wrong again. Having said that, what I do need to do is get the cam belt done, because that's really due. I need to get that booked in, so I'm not going to do it on the driveway. Again, I've not got the time or the patience probably to do that, so I will be getting that booked in. So we'll see if I can get a video on that put together as well. It won't be the whole process, but it will be hopefully the experience with that garage, so we can report back. I'm not going to name the garage who did the work, because, you know, reputationally, I'm not particularly happy with them. I'm not going to badmouth them on social media. I'm sure plenty of people, including me in the past, have had really good experiences. But I live in Bishop's Stortford, some of you may know that already, and it's a local garage, very local garage to where I am. And like I say, yeah, been established since the 1920s, so realistically I would have thought that they'd known better, and to be able to advise us on doing things like that, and certainly not splitting my CV boot. So for now, not a particularly useful video for many of you, but hopefully the tip, if you get your clutch done and your drive shafts come out, or if you have to change your CV boot and whatever it might be, and you need to remove those drive shafts, change the oil seal on that on the drive shaft when you take it out. If it's an older car like mine, 11 years, 10 years, whatever it might be, probably even if you're taking it out and it's only 4 or 5 years old, something like that, change that oil seal. You may have to source it direct from Alfa, if indeed that was the case, that the garage had the issues with actually getting it, why they had to keep it over the weekend. But if you're going to do it while it's apart, change that oil seal. It's going to change them problems, or save having those problems of a leaky oil seal on that drive shaft. But for now, really appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. Thank you very much indeed. Appreciate every single one of you. As I always say, I love my subscribers. But yeah, for now, thanks very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.